So we're going to do an ankle tape. So we use sometimes heel and lace pads if you have it. They're a foam pad that'll go here and here, and they'll have skin lube on them for lubrication so they can move. I don't have any though. And sometimes we'll use this. I don't often because it's more stable without it, but if the athlete has a lot of leg hair, then you'll be nice to them. Depending on the athlete, I may not be. But this can also hold your heel and lace pads on. For today, we are going to use this so that the demo person doesn't need to have their tape being torn off their skin. So normally I'd spray with this. Makes it really sticky. Before you tape anyone, you have to ask if they have any allergies. Do you have any skin allergies?
No.
Okay. So I would spray it to make it sticky, and then I'm going to pro wrap it. Normally I'd start here and end about there. I'm going to do a little bit extra for right now. And your instructions to the athlete will be to hold your foot in that position and don't let it move. We're going to start with anchors. Typically I'll do 2 up top, and here you don't want to go straight across because it's going to kind of twist weird around the calf. You're going to angle it down a little bit. These ones, we just lay them down. We don't have to go very tight. Do 2. You want to find out where the gastroc starts and it gets really wide. You're going to tape just below that. Then I'm going to do my next one. Normally the pro wrap would be just here. And I'm going to angle this down towards that big bone there. And this is your bottom anchor. Anchors are for the other tape to stick to. That's it. So if this was an inversion sprain, she would have sprained her foot that way. So we're going to pull it the other way. This is your stirrup. So you're going to find the malleolus. You're going to go run right in the middle. Smooth it down. And you're going, if you can bring it over here, going underneath the calcaneus and not into the arch. Then I'm going to come around to this side and find malleolus on this side and go right in the middle. And from here, if I have a big enough tape option or tape budget, I'm going to do 1 to cover that, and then I'm going to slowly move down. Second one, I'm going to start slightly ahead of malleolus, smoothing out any wrinkles as we go. And the one that I started ahead, I'm going to finish behind. It's just some people it may not be like that. Depends on the person's foot anatomy. Another horseshoe around, and I'm starting behind malleolus, coming up and around, and finishing in front. Then I'll do 1 more horseshoe. So now we've got stability going, protecting from calcaneal inversion by pulling it more into eversion. So then if it's inversion, again, I'm going to start on the medial side, lay that down, and this is my figure 8. So I'm going to go just like I did on the first anchor, and then I'm going to try and follow the contour of the tape so it stays smooth and go around the back of the heel. From here you could stop and do another one. I'm going to keep going and do a heel lock. So then I'm going to go back around. This time I'm going to come out behind calcaneus, wrapping around. Then I come back to this part. And then I'm going to go around the other way, around calcaneus, and come up and finish here. So at that point, if this was a real tape job for an athlete that was going to go and play, I'd do that again. I would do another figure 8 and then another heel lock on both sides. For now, I'm just going to close this up. There's a little gap there. We want to close all windows so no swelling gets out. Okay, and then from here, closing job, I would do basically another anchor. If you had a big enough tape job or tape budget, you could go all the way up again, make it like a really thick cast, and it'll look really nice. But for most, I will finish like that. And then after every tape job, you can get them to wiggle their toes, close your eyes. Which one am I touching?
My big one.
Big one, and then you'll do a cap refill. So you just press down, and that white bit has to disappear within 3 seconds. Good, thank you.